What is going on, everybody? This is your boy Drew here, just bringing you a pretty interesting story about the ghost that I encountered in my house several weeks ago, years ago, and just recently. So, before I moved into my new house, I lived just a few streets over, nothing crazy, nowhere far.
I'll kill you.
And at that old house was my first time experiencing shit. Okay, so I would experience like little things moving or like noises or just like people whispering, and you would never think about it. You're just instantly think that it's like you're just hearing shit. It's not actually happening, so you just kind of put it off. And I shit you guys not. So as soon as I get my first dog, his name was Ace, and this was probably like when I was like 10. As soon as we get in, he just starts looking at the stairs, like he's posted up, looking straight at the stairs. He's stiff as a board. He won't move. He won't budge. His head won't move. He's just sticking there, barking at the stairs, like the dark stairs. So, me being the person who I was back when I was younger, I would want to go explore, see if I could see anything, because I was a fan of Ghost Adventures and Ghost Hunters and shit like that. So I wanted to be just like them. Like I was one of those kids, I'd be just like them.
Okay.
And eventually, I ended up not really seeing anything until, I think like a month or so after that experience. Like, not even experience, month after that, especially. I ended up getting up in the middle of the night. I was thirsty. I went to the sink to get something to drink, like get some faucet water before I went to sleep, go back to sleep and shit. Keep in mind, this is like when I was 12, so I look inside, and we have a window right there, so you can see the reflection behind you lightweight. So I looked up. I didn't see anything. I went down, looked up because the cabin's right there. Got the thing, didn't see anything. Got the glass, so looked down, poured water in the glass, and I looked back up to go take a sip, and there's a fucking shadow figure standing behind me.
Wait until I finish this.
Like arms out, legs wide open, like it just you can't see a neck or a face, and that's why it scared me, because I didn't know if I was like seeing like a shadow like of me.
I posted it,
but no, there's no fucking way. Basically, there's no way, because it didn't have a head. It was just sitting there like arms out and shit, like it was ready to attack. I aggravated it or something, and I was pretty scared at that point. I jolted back to my room on some pussy shit.
I forgot to.
And I hid underneath my covers. I was like, "What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that?" I honestly thought it was an intruder. I was like, "What the fuck? What the fuck was I just looking at?" And so I was like, okay, fuck it, just don't even worry about it, don't worry about it, push it off, it's nothing, it's nothing. And then
let's go.
2 weeks after that,
a logo. So
same thing happened with my dog. He's sitting there pointing and barking at the stairs, and at this moment, he barks, and all I hear is, "Make him stop." Like, what? Like, what? Wait, what was that? Yeah, that's exactly what I heard. Whispering, silent as fuck. Like it couldn't even have been a human. It sounded like it was coming through the air. Like it was like the wind blew some words, and it just came very silently. And it was so freaky, dude. So freaky. Like I couldn't even imagine what a lot of people's reactions would be, let alone just mine, because I feel like a pussy talking about like how I was so afraid and how I didn't want to deal with it because the shit was scary. And then I know, like, obviously there's people out there that do this shit for a living, and, yeah.
Alright.
So, let's see, 2 more weeks go by, nothing's happening, another 2 weeks go by, nothing happens.
Daniel.
So I figured, it's probably just a fluke thing, I ain't gotta really worry about it. And just when that happens, all you hear is the loudest bang, just like, boom! Like it sounded like a bomb went off in my house, and my whole house shook. And I'm not even exaggerating. Like you heard the wall shake and everything. Now,
damn, 22 and 14. What I end off
that same time
or some shit?
There was supposedly an air show going on, so
still, that's not even bad.
I instantly thought it was one of like those B-52 bombers or some shit flew over my house, because when them bitches fly over a house, it's like an earthquake going on in a house, because them bitches are loud. Like the sound wave coming off of those planes shake a house. So that's instantly what I thought whenever my mom told me that there was a air show going on. I was like, okay, well maybe it's one of the big planes flew over my house. 'Cause that's what she said. So I was like, okay, that makes sense.
I really want to get put on an actual competitive team, dude. So I actually try whenever I'm actually.
So I didn't think anything of it at all. I was just, you know, playing it all, blah blah blah. You know, just kind of thinking of it like the plane. So I couldn't get afraid. Just whatever, you know. Just kind of put it off. So not even like 20 minutes later, my dog does the same thing. Points at the stairs. And another pound happens. Like, as soon as he looks at the stairs and barks, all you hear is boom. One more time. Like, he's trying to scare my dog away or some shit. You know? Like, something's trying to scare my dog away at that point. I knew it. So, brought my dog next to me. We just kind of, like, chilled there. We didn't, like, do anything. But he stayed looking at the stairs. Sorry, guys. I had to freaking pause the commentary real quick because my brother came knocking on the door. Had to kind of edit that part out.
Homo?
It had nothing to do with the you know the commentary. Sorry about that. So let's continue on to this.
No, I would not suck dick for a living.
After that all happened, you know, we're sitting there looking at the stairs. You know, I don't see anything. I don't hear anything. I let my dog out at this point, so I'm like, okay, everything's done. It was just like a fluke thing again. I always played it off like it was a fluke. Like I never believed it until like recently. Even though when I seen that figure, I just didn't believe it was actually like a figure. You know, I just didn't want to believe it. It was just something that, you know, not a lot of people just want to sit there and believe that they're haunted. You know, even though probably approximately 95% of the earth is haunted. Can't like it's just something, you know, not a lot of people just want to be like, yeah man, I'm haunted, you know, I enjoy it, unless you're like a ghost hunter or something. That's something you enjoy. And let me be honest, guys, because I for one do not enjoy this stuff anymore. Like I used to be that guy, like I said earlier. I used to love to go ghost hunting. Even at my buddy's houses, like they would tell me all these ghost stories, and I'd be like, all right, well, I'm like, if I'm able to sleep over, I'd stay over, and I'd make them pull out some flashlights, and we'd go out with cameras and we'd record it.
Can't even fucking say
and
what's wrong with
I really wish I was doing YouTube back then, guys, because like I couldn't like I just didn't really know about YouTube, let alone if people would even want to see type of stuff like that. So I don't even care, honestly, at that point. I was just doing it for my own entertainment. Gotta remember, I was only 13 years old. I really didn't really think about it, didn't really care at that point. I was just doing it for my own entertainment, you know. So anyway, so I end up moving to my new house, like I stated earlier I was going to do.
I was like, I don't know.
And nothing happened within that like 2-month period between my house and the transition from the old house and the new house after that incident with like the pounding. Nothing else happened. 2 months later, we moved in. So okay, nothing.
What, are you dying?
For at least the first like 10, 12 weeks, you know, 3 or 4 months, nothing happens.
Why?
But in those 4 months, I've always felt like I was getting watched, or something was following me, let alone maybe not doing anything or making noise. But I always had like that feeling something was watching me. I don't know if you guys have that feeling all the time. Like if something's watching you, you guys can feel it. Or if something's like wrong, you can feel it. You know, it's just like in your gut. It's in your senses. And that's what happened to me. So I wasn't thinking about it.
You heard me.
And, you know, I was just walking through the house. And I shit you not, guys, I kept hearing footsteps behind me. Like, okay, so my to get to my room, you gotta cross the middle hallway, and the middle hallway is very like loose wood and shit. Like you can like everything wobbles whenever you step on it, so it makes a lot of noise. So I'm stepping on it, walking. You know, I go really slow at night just in case, like I wake up my family and shit. So I'm going slow, and I hear as soon as my foot cracks down, I hear like right after the cracking of my foot stops, I hear like someone just stepped behind me at the same time. I step again, hear the crack, nothing, and I stop, and then I hear another crack behind me. Like they're just doing a footstep behind my footstep every time. That's all I'm hearing. And I ended up like at that point, after like the third one, I think I booked it. I was like, all right, boom, 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 boom. I just ran to my room. I didn't give a fuck. I just ran to my room, shut my door real fast, and as soon as I shut my door, I heard shit and stopped.
I'm gonna make a video on this.
And just stopped right there. Like I was like, okay, what the fuck? Like, I stopped.
On you wanting to kill yourself.
I stood by my door. I held my door shut just in case something fucking crazy was gonna happen. Nothing crazy happened. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, but like,
wants to kill himself.
You gotta remember, like,
don't go his way.
I'm only now 14, and that shit's fucking creepy. Okay, like, I've witnessed ghost shit, but I've never had something run after me. Okay, like, that was fucked up at so many levels. And even after that, okay, so that happened. I didn't leave my room the rest of the night. Not even until like
so we can't actually take
4 o'clock in the afternoon the next day because I was actually afraid. You know, like,
we're young, bro. We have
left my room, went to the bathroom about 4 o'clock, and so I was gonna go take a shower. Well, no, I left earlier than that because I take showers about like 10 o'clock in the morning every day. So left actually okay. So yeah, I left there about 10 a.m.
Unless you're dying
first,
in a couple hours.
Took a shower.
You do.
And there was writing on my bathroom window, like, you know, the mirror,
life bucket list,
like how it fogs up whenever you take a hot shower. Now I don't know if this was my brother or something. I honestly feel like still to this day it was my brother that did that because he won't like admit to it. But like, I've gotten in the shower, there was nothing on the thing obviously because it wasn't even fogged up yet.
I mean, like,
and I get out of the shower. And there was writing that said,
before they go out,
I'm here.
But no,
and it was underlined.
I mean, I've heard of people like, you know,
and then there was like a handprint, and it looked like it was like sliding down, like 4 fingers like hit it and like slid down the thing.
Shit like that.
So that freaked me the fuck out. I asked my brother if that was him because we were the only 2 in the house, and he's like, no, that wasn't me, bro. I promise, I put it on my life. So, you know, I'm just gonna sit here and believe him. You know, fuck it. I'm just gonna believe him. Why not? Just sit here and hope to God he's telling the truth, because if he wasn't, I was out of here. I was out. I don't care. Now, I think it's about, let's say, 5 months later. Let's exclude all the things that happened to me in the next 5 months. We end up playing the Ouija board. Dumbest mistake of my life, guys, because I've never had something that powerful happen to me, and that's gonna be a whole new story, whole new video coming soon about my experiences with the Ouija board. But let me just tell you, they are fucking insane, and I think that's what put it over the top after the Ouija board incident. Because after the Ouija board incident, now every night I feel like I experience different shit, and it's always happening.
My longest relationship?
I don't know what else to I don't know what else to do, guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed this commentary. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you guys check out my new sponsor down below. I'll leave the link in the description. Let me know what kind of videos you guys want to see. I was gonna do a walkthrough of this abandoned rubber duck factory in Cleveland. It's like one of the most haunted places in Cleveland, but I went there yesterday and it's all burned down and boarded up, so I'm gonna have to find somewhere else in Cleveland to go. I hope you guys want to see that. Leave a comment down below if you guys do. And as always, this is guys, boy Drew, and I'm out. Peace.